Hello. I'm trying something new today, among other things. um, yeah, so today was the first day of the Criterion sale at Barnes and Noble. Um, there were actually a bunch of people. We went to two different stores. Uh, the first location was fine. The interactions were great, but the I guess the selection wasn't as nearly as big as the second store. Um, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that like it's pretty cramped. They only have like one whole shelf dedicated to Criterions. Um, so that kind of like right from the get go, um, you don't have a lot of room to begin to move, um, and it's crowded. Like lots of people are already like it's the first day, so it's like people are trying to get the movies they want, and there aren't many Criterions there to begin with. I know they had like a whole maybe a whole closet full in the back, but you would have to ask for them. I Either way, you're getting your movies. But yeah, like I think the biggest thing about today was like the experience. Getting to talk to just strangers, complete strangers, about like the movies they're picking, um, why they're picking them, that kind of thing. Um, yeah, we had like a few discussions with just random dudes, and I was like, "That's crazy that this is happening." Because usually when I've like gone to the sales, it's either like it's like maybe like halfway through the sale, and there aren't a lot of people um, browsing. I think yeah, just the energy today was a lot different, a lot more different. It was the energy today was more different compared to what I've become accustomed to. Yeah, I met some cool people today. Had lots of stupid jokes. If you know me, I love to just make the worst jokes possible, or I don't know, maybe they're funny. I don't know, but um, there was this couple that like my friends and I were talking to. I had them rolling. I hook, line, and sinker for every joke. Everything landed. I was so happy. But yeah, that's all besides the point. What I really wanted to talk about was my pickups. This is gonna devolve into just a regular schmegular haul. Um, but hopefully, I don't know, the camera work um, helps it deviate from the rest. But yeah, this setup is crazy. I'll take a picture. I love the way it looks. But yeah, let's just start from I guess my left all the way to the end. Right. Okay. So, um okay. Well, let's just say that Ugetsu, Sorcerer, and Mulholland Drive like were 100% pickups. Um, like I already knew I wanted them. I've seen them already. Oh yeah, I guess we can start with that. Like, they're the movies I've seen already, and I just wanted them in 4K. Um, there's a lot of funny things about Sorcerer today that I need to talk about. Um, but yeah, we'll just start with that. So yeah, Winchester 73, Jimmy Stewart. You know, I had to pick that up. Um, I'm not really familiar or well versed with Anthony Mann's work. I just know that he did the Tin Star with like um, Henry Fonda. I've seen that like Arrow video Blu-ray around, and I want to pick that one up. Um, but yeah, that's besides the point. Winchester 73, I've heard really good things about, um, and it's a western. I love westerns. I don't know if this is true or not, but like people are saying it's like it has tinges of noir. I don't know how that's gonna be incorporated, but really excited. I also saw that I think her name's Shelley Winters is in it, and Dandaraya. I love Dandaraya. Um, I recently watched because I have some of the Kino Lorber like noir sets. I got like a really good deal for that one, uh, for like this whole pack. But yeah, I saw Johnny Stool Pigeon, which has both of them, so it's kind of funny seeing them like once again, um, but in like the context of a western. Um, but yeah, also just really excited to watch that. Let's go to Ugetsu. Uh, I like the idea of Kenji Mizoguchi. Um, I've only seen Ugetsu from him, um, but like that's kind of like a really good bar to set. I feel like I watched that when I was still in college, and I really enjoyed it. This whole ghost story, and like um, this whole guy being unfaithful, and just everything coming down upon him, something along those lines. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I really want to revisit it again. I really like that kind of haunting atmosphere it has. Um, but yeah, it's been a really long time. Or it was also during like the COVID years, so it's kind of like become hazy. Uh, kind of like how the movie feels. But yeah, that one came out in April. I wanted to get it for my birthday month, but I just waited, and I heard it's like a pretty good 4K transfer, so excited for that. This next one, Sword of Doom, has been on my list for quite a while. I don't really know much about it. I just know it has Tatsuya Nakadai and Toshiro Mifune. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all I know. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from the director. Um, my friend convinced me to buy it because it was either that or Throwdown by Johnny Toe. I should probably pick up Throwdown sometime, but he was just saying like, oh, it's Vagabond, and I really want to get into Vagabond. And samurai stuff's always cool. So I just went with that, and then I had to pick up Sorcerer. Everyone was scrambling for Sorcerer today. It was crazy. There's this guy. This is like the beginning of like when we first went to the first store. There's this guy we were talking to, and we were just talking movies, talking what's cool, what's not. And he picked up Sorcerer, as you do, and he took like 3 copies. I don't know why. And it was funny because like right after that, like 2 other people came looking for Sorcerer, and it was gone. That's when we found out like they had more in the back, so I was able to get Winchester 73. I was originally just gonna settle for the Blu-ray, but I couldn't. I had to get the 4K. All these besides Sword of Doom are 4K. But yeah, Sorcerer, really good movie. Roy Schneider, fantastic. And it's another William Friedkin movie. So watch it. I still haven't seen Wages of Fear though. I do have the old the BFI Blu-ray, not the 4K. But I don't know if I'm really gonna upgrade that because from like what I've looked at from on the Blu-ray itself, like the quality is already really good. I don't know how in what ways you can improve upon it. Maybe like with HDR, but I don't know. And then yeah, that was Sorcerer, and then last but not least, Mulholland Drive. what can I say? Mulholland Drive's a really good movie. Um, the way just David Lynch just creates this like really uncanny world. Um, I don't know. It feels so surreal watching his movies, just like anything he makes. Um, my favorite is probably Blue Velvet, which I actually was able to upgrade recently to 4K. Um, but yeah, I absolutely love both of them. I think anything that like David Lynch has touched is really just, or like even inspired, is like bound to be like some of my favorites, because like things like Control, or even like, or I guess more so like Alan Wake, um, are some of my favorite like game series. Uh, but yeah, um, really excited to check these movies out, uh, or rewatch them, of course. But yeah, that was a really short video. um, I just wanted to try this out for size, and hope you guys like it. Bye.